Fishy, that is both awesome and insane, but congratulations to you. Um, no matchmaking in Marvel Rivals, you instantly find a game. I'm excited to try it. I really enjoyed Overwatch, although I fell off of Overwatch a couple years ago. Um, but a game that takes Overwatch and Marvel and has a baby, you better believe I am down with. As long as I don't throw a controller through a wall, everything should be good. Okay. Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to SFS Gaming, where we are streaming for Sammy. I am Buck. That's BUC up there. Buck Supreme. That's me. I have a little more hair currently than that image is showing, but it's because I haven't had a haircut in a while. Yeah. I know I'm bald, but I do need haircuts. All right. Well, it is Saturday in Marvel Strike Force, so that means two things. War is kicking off, and we'll go check that out here in a minute. And it is KNULL Day. We get to do our 3 attempts on KNULL. And yeah, earn us some Emma Frost ability and some KNULL shards. Should be pretty freaking cool. We have 2 teams for sure. We know what 2 teams we're going to be. 2 of the 3 teams we're going to be using. I still am not. Well, and there goes Sammy. He says hi. He's having a good day. Still don't know what I want my 3rd team to be. Okay. So let us get a move on here. We're just gonna start with the Astral team. If you saw my attempt last week, they just timed out. They stayed alive the entire 5 minutes, did a ton of damage, and didn't die. Just didn't die. So we're going to be doing Astral. All the flight tunes. I know the gameplay I was watching yesterday, Scarlet Witch seemed like she could definitely be OP. Um, I uh, I tell you what though, I'm nervous about playing the game because like I know they're selling skins already. Um, and I'm a skin whore, especially if they're good skins. You know what I'm saying. Ba- 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 da- 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 da. Did we up our difficulty? We must have, because now I'm able to do 1.5 million per hit. I'm not capped at 1 million anymore. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get into it. Because yeah, flight mechanics can. What's the move that summons Wong? Is it this? Hmm. Can you not summon Wong to null? I never play these guys manually. So I think there's one team I have not tried yet on Battleworld, and I think it's what I'm gonna do for my third team today. So it's gonna be these guys. It's going to be Extreme X-Men with Old Man Logan, and then I'm gonna try Spider Society. Um, I've tried like Annihilator and Mephisto and Super Scroll, Hive Mind, and all those guys, and have been fairly disappointed with their damage up to this point. So I want to keep rolling through the teams, um, see if we can't come up with something uh, that we're really happy with. And Spider Society is such okay. There's Wong now. All of a sudden, okay. And Spider Society. I mean, even if they're not going to be a huge damage team, um, they're a solid team that should at least last for a while. So that's going to be the third team we try today until we get it dialed in. But this team, the astral shit is just mind blowing to me. How great they are. I mean, they're built for this mode, so maybe I shouldn't be surprised. But um, I got an 80 shard pull for Emma Frost today, out of like one of those generic orbs. I was blown away. It was far and away the best. Far and away the best drop I've gotten for her, and from one of those basic orbs. So I did get over 100 on Man Thing, I guess, at one time. So actually should put this on auto. It's going to move faster on auto and probably play it better than I am. Well, that's going to be me for a minute because I'm probably going to be fairly out of shape uh, shooter wise. Well, at least that kind of shooter wise. The hero shooter thing. I haven't touched one in a while. Dang. 62 million. We had to have gone up. Really? That's yeah. Oh, we did not go up in difficulty. We're still just getting the 6. Must have just been a little bit of different RNG here, but 62 is a pretty darn good score. Um, all right, well, so now we're gonna go to our X-Men. It bothers me how strong the Annihilators are, but that they're just completely useless. Well, not useless, but like sub 20 million damage is just not going to cut it in this game mode. I really need to get Forge up to gear 19, but that's a problem for another time. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, time to kill is one of those things in games that is a widely and hot topic. It's a very hot topic. Um, and it's one of those where I come down on either side because it absolutely sucks when you just get blown out of the water, but then it also sucks when when time to kill is so long, you end up missing. You end up just not able to kill anything. It's a very fine line. But considering they're superheroes, they're mutants, they're technological marvels, they're the ultimate awesome power in the universe. Um, I think they should be a little bit more durable. Maybe not like Capcom versus Marvel durable, but still durable. Sapa, what's up, my friend? Oh, that's awesome, buddy. Yeah, I knew he was doing a 24-hour thing. I watched a little bit of it when I had time, but we're unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, it's fantastic. My in-laws are coming to visit, but it's taking up a lot of time getting ready for my in-laws. Oh, you have a new one out? Good. I'll watch it as soon as I'm off stream, bud. Really? Oh, is it crossplay? Is it everybody from every platform thrown together? Because if that's the case, then it's very likely PC players. You see that shit in Fortnite all the fucking time. It's one thing that actually is kind of turning me off from Fortnite is just the aim bots that they just can't seem to get rid of. They can't seem to figure it out on the PC side. All right, well, we just crossed the 100 million total damage threshold. Oh, dude, you always go full astral. Always go full astral. If you have full astral, always go full astral. There is not a downside to it at all. Um, I'm at 127, and I've done astral and extreme X Men. Yeah, dude, it's night and day. I mean, it's amazing. They're built for it. They're built for it. Last week when I did my attempt, my team timed out, and I put it on auto this week when maybe I should have played it manually because we basically timed out again today, but I was losing people. Last week I timed out with everybody alive. All right, we're gonna give Spider Society a go because why not? Yeah, dude, I think you're gonna be happy. It's about the same. Honestly, it balances about to the same. If you do Extreme X Men with Old Man Logan and Astral full team, you'll roughly get the same amount of damage. But yeah, you're way more durable. That's the big thing is you're going to live um, a lot longer with Astral than you will with the Extreme and Old Man Logan. It's night and day difference in that regards, but the damage is about the same. Oh yeah, dude, it's nuts. It's insane. It's absolutely crazy damage on Astral. Like you just missed my Astral attempt, and it was in the 60 millions. And that's with hits. Like our damage is capped. Like you can only hit for so much in each attack. And yeah, I mean, yeah, that does sound like bots, and it sounds like some wildly overtuned bots on top of it all. Yeah, Wong takes a while to spawn for whatever reason. But Vader is just so fucking nuts. Ooh, ouch. Yeah, 23. Not bad. Not bad. So grand total 150 million, averaging 50 million in attack. I don't think is bad. Yeah. That's a fun fight. That's a very fun fight. I'm glad we have something like that in the game now. That feels more like a raid in the traditional sense of what we're kind of used to in these games, as opposed to anything else we have access to. All right, let's see what's happening over here in war. We're on a bit of a losing streak, so I'm hoping this is going to. Well, so far it's not looking like it's translating into a walk in the park. But we'll see. Let's go ahead and get a boost put. Oh, I need to get one more. Let's go to the Blitz store, refresh it. Yeah, that's aimbots. That's 100% bullshit going on right there. See, that alone right there is enough to make me not want to play the game. I will rage. I will absolutely fucking rage. I don't mind things being hard, but I demand things be fair, at least in this sort of a situation, you know? I gotta remember to put Astral down on defense because they have all of their boosted abilities are war abilities. Or I can use them for offense, I guess. I've got a pretty solid defense down. Okay, there's a team or two I could probably replace with something better. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. What difficulty are you in? So I need 8 more of that. We'll have her war ability, her war passive done. That's gonna take a while. That's gonna take a while. That one's ready. So yeah, I really could. And so is that one. Yeah, I really could have these guys on war defense. It'd make a problem. Yeah, dude, that's awesome though. Um, I mean, it really just depends on getting. I'm free most of the time, um, to do that kind of thing. It'd be better to do it. It'd be better to do it when Sam's not here in case something comes up, like during a weekday, like on a Monday or something like that. Like we could do it this upcoming Monday if you want to schedule it. Um, we can get into Discord for voice chat, so you don't have to be on. Yes, you don't have to be on chat, but we do need to be able to communicate. Yeah, like, and I can do it from my computer here. So we're having a proper stream, and I can have the mic for talking about the Easter egg, and then the the headset for you and I communicating. But yeah, we could do it. Liam. A weekday is better just when Sam's not here, just because if something comes up and I need to walk away, I'll need to walk away. Do you know what I'm saying? You're in ads for 35 seconds. Okay. Um, 5:30 p.m. your time would be around noon my time. We can do it on noon on Monday if you want. Oh, I was just saying that it's just better to do it during a weekday. Um, and I'll do it on here. I'll stream the Xbox to here, so I can have you on Discord right here, but still be able to talk to people right here. But yeah, Monday we could do Monday while Sam's at school. Yeah, I haven't even looked at the Easter egg on the new map yet. I tried to play one game last night before I went to bed, and the game just straight up crashed on me, like I've never seen before. Was just going up to was going up to do the lightning sword charging. I just gotten the last rod, and all of a sudden, like rubber banding, lag like crazy, and then I was just dead. I don't even know what fucking happened. Like I haven't had that issue in a video game in forever, and for it to be that extreme, like, and I'd had all the rods, like I was ready to go. But yeah, we can do it Monday. Monday at I think your 5:30 is my 12:30. But yeah, Monday at 12:30 would not be a problem. It wouldn't be an issue at all. That gives me like 2.5 hours. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah. Just whenever. Yeah, I know you. I know you did. I know you did. I haven't looked at any of it. I think I've gotten 4 total games on it, and the first one was just learning the map, and then the second one was figuring out the deal with the swords. And then yeah, I want to get yeah, yeah, I think something's up with their servers, I think. Because yeah, I have never had a game just randomly freak out like that on Call of Duty in a very long time. And I'm like, my Xbox is hardwired to my modem, like the whole nine. So like, I don't even know. It had to have been something on their end. It had to have been. So yeah, I've just been dinking around. I did see a video. It's not short and easy. I did see a video because like one of my big complaints with the map was that there's no PhD flopper machine, and there's an Easter egg to get um, the terminus. There's an Easter egg to get PhD flopper. You have to find like 3 bottles of alcohol, and then you go to the bar and you serve alcohol to zombies, and then you get PhD flopper. These fights are such RNG fests. Wow, we launched his ass out of there. Yeah, dude, he'll stay alive until Null ramps a little bit. Like once Null hits a certain point of ramping, it's just for most teams except for Astral, it's kind of downhill from there. Astral can hang in there quite a bit longer. All right, and we are currently matchmaking right now for. Why isn't that? Why isn't Cosmic Crucible coming up? Because we're in matchmaking, I guess. We are about to start the final week of this season of Cosmic Crucible. Cosmic Crucible goes a very, very, very long time. But we're here in just a few days. We'll finally get finally get the big dump of the of this currency, of the Dark Diamond promotion currency. You need to buy more diamonds for the bigger characters. It's, dude, I mean, I would almost, I don't know. Because, you don't, and I can't look. That's what I wanted to do, was pull up the rewards. But, you don't get enough, like, you get enough from other places to, build up a little bit, and then you'll get the big dump from Crucible. Um, Apocalypse is worth it. I think Apocalypse is more worth it than Super Scroll, if you want my opinion, and it's just an opinion. Because if you look at the current arena meta, um, this is it. This is the current arena meta. You're looking at Apocalypse. Two of the Annihilators, Mephisto and Odin, is the current top dog meta. Yeah, dude, the daily login actually has been really, really good. Um, the fact they're giving us a month of dark promotion credits is pretty freaky. Well, no, of course it depends on where you are, but like if you're looking at the top meta, like Super Scroll is out, Apocalypse is in, and there's a reason for that. So, I mean, it's just something to keep in mind. Well, sure, and it will be three Annihilators, Odin and Mephisto. That's interesting. I wonder why my arena meta is sticking with the. I wonder why my arena meta is sticking with what it's sticking with, as opposed to kicking out another Apocalypse. I don't know, the top 11 or 12 in here. Yeah, the top 12 all have Odin. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the. I don't know why your top guys are running three Annihilators and not keeping Apocalypse in there. Who knows? I don't know. Really? I haven't even looked to see. This guy's been on top for a very long time. Um, I don't even know how to look at any of that stuff, but I his account's pretty insane. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm getting the saving up to be able to start buying these materials to get the teams up and running. Um, Probably your Annihilators, if I had to take a guess. I don't know where your Annihilators are, but um, like here, if I were to Like if I'm to hit go, like go to battle. So that team right there is 499, just under 5. If I pop out boom and boom and throw in him and Surfer, no. Yeah, it's probably some combination of your annihilators. Cuz like my gore is a million, he's a million, he's a million. Yeah. Yeah, and it's probably your Annihilators plus your Apocalypse and Super Scroll would be my guess. Because you have the diamonds on Scroll, right? Or you have the diamond on Scroll. And now we've got Absolute A Force coming out. And from what we were told in our Discord today, they're going to do Scroll, Ultimus, Thanos, Moondragon, Silver Surfer. Interesting. Could be. Could be. They're going to do a Shattered Dimension, and A Force is required. So we got that to deal with now. Holy shit, I'm sitting on 1,000 OG Ironheart shards. That's going to be a lot of currency. Oh, wow. So yeah, now I'm going to have to get. Yeah, I did a couple of orb pulls for her today and got 20 out of 100. Yeah. Um I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'm excited about Medusa. She's a really cool character and if you're not using her in A-Force, you will be able to use her within humans, which I mean, but in humans are pretty much gone now, so but maybe they'll make a resurgence someday. But Medusa, she's a very cool character. And old school Carol Danvers, Miss Marvel. Um, I mean, I like the look and the costume and everything like that. I have nothing against the team or the concept of it, but ugh. I guess, yeah. All right, where can we can take her to 16. Okay, that's better than where she was. We'll at least get her some level of preparation. We'll finish all this off. Yeah, I remember when these blue ISOs were the bane of my existence, and now I'm sitting on so fucking many of them. It's just not even a thing. Oh, I'm close to being able to triple ISO her, but I'm not going to triple ISO her. There's no way in hell I'm triple ISOing her yet. Um, I mean, if they've got them all 7 starred and like with those triple diamonds they gave us for Emma, it wouldn't shock me at all. And if they're doing a higher difficulty where the hit cap is lifted because like I'm at like 1 million or 1.5 million hit cap, he's fighting a null with 1.3 billion hit points. Well, let's see if we can figure out what difficulty that is. Because yeah, that's we're my guild is at difficulty 3 and he's at like 420, 418, and so that's triple. So he's probably at maximum difficulty if I had to take a guess. He's probably up here. You sent the picture to the Discord. Well, let me open my Discord. I'm watching your Race to Oro 1 and it sounds like I'm watching a David Attenborough documentary. Oh, that's pretty fucking funny. Yeah, that's a max difficulty null right there. That is insane. That is insane. Yeah, it's the damage cap right now, and so it's the damage cap combined with how long your teams are going to live. That's kind of affecting things. But like in difficulty 3, we're capped at like 1,000,000 damage per hit, and that I'm sure goes up or even away the higher up you climb. And then if you have a weaker, you're down here fighting a weaker null with a full astral team. We seem to be in kind of a weird little sweet spot. Oh, I know. I've watched his video. He's very he's definitely narrating. He's not having a conversation. But that's the fucking shit with this. It is was my biggest thing to try to figure out was the So these are the 3 teams he used. He used 3 Annihilators with Red Hulk and Apocalypse, full Astral, and then Black Knight, Mephisto, Old Man Logan, Adam Warlock, and Omega Red. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, that's nuts. Yeah, it's a lot of damage though. Kudos to that guy. But he's this right here, the graphics that you're putting up. There's a case to be made that it's worth going for the higher difficulties. Because the daily rewards are the daily rewards. Everybody's here for null. We haven't quite hit the victory points to get up to the next one, but yeah, it's more or less 2 bleed teams in full astral, more or less. Because yeah, Red Hulk, once he gets his giant smash, every time they take a turn, they're getting a bleed. I'd be interested if he would put up the. I'd be interested if he had a breakdown of damage per team. Because yeah, I think I'm going to. I'm not unhappy with my damage at all, but I think I might try these 2 combinations he's used on the attempts next week. Yeah, oh yeah, dude. Black Knight's the shit. Is his triple? His is that two? No, that's three. His is triple diamond. I don't have Omega Red. I don't think in a very good spot though. Um, what do you see? Weapon X. Is that his tag? Or X-Men or a mutant? I guess probably too. But yeah, I've never done anything with this guy. He was a legendary unlock for a long time, and then like with Nick Fury and Iron Man and Star Lord and all those guys, they made them super easy to obtain about a year ago, give or take. And so I unlocked him and got him to 7 stars. I've just never done anything with him because Weapon X got broken apart. There is no Weapon X team anymore. They're now, with Alpha Flight and with Orcus and yeah, Warlock does a lot of bleeds on his Warlock does a lot of bleeds on his like his ultimate, I think his top move. God damn it. 17 million. Good lord, that's a lot of money. All right, let's just take him to there for now. And we'll get him. We'll work on copying this guy's teams. I've got it all pretty much done. In fact, like my Annihilators are better than his Annihilators. I only got 2 diamonds on Black Knight, but I doubt it'll make that much of a difference. But yeah, let's go ahead and slap a heart on Omega Red here, and we'll Health Steal. I wonder what Omega Red's bringing to the fight. But let's look up the Infinity Watch, and we'll slap a thing onto Warlock. Oh yeah, I can get him up higher. But yeah, I think power overwhelming. No, where are his? Oh, there it is. His primary. His primary has bleeds. So we're gonna go ahead and max that out right now. Don't what BW BW? What's BW? Battleworld is being taken out of the game. Why are they taking? When the hell did they say they're taking Battleworld out of the game? Yeah, Astral doubles as a war team. And like, here's the thing: why the fuck do they care how much damage people are doing? Like you're capped on your shards. Well, yeah, I figured it out after I did the alphabet math. Like they just put it in the game. Why the fuck are they removing it already? Do they want to make it better? Like I don't even understand. All right, well, let's see if we can find this blog post. We can find those in game, right? Because I don't pay attention to their shit. I just don't. Uh, okay, well let's do a Google search here. I want to read this fucking thing because that's there's a word for it. Okay. Here we go. Update on Battleworld. Okay, first in here, we'll just pull this over. This is the blog post. First and foremost, we want to extend a thank you to everyone who shared their thoughts and feedback on the Battleworld game mode during this preseason test period since its launch input has been invaluable, blah, blah, blah. What's next? The Battleworld preseason. So apparently we're just in preseason. And the upcoming sieges will conclude December 8th. So that is tomorrow. Following this, Battleworld will take a short break until early next year. This pause will allow us to make enhancements that align with the community suggestions and ensure mode is as engaging and enjoyable as possible upon its return. Preseason achieved its goals. We're excited about Battleworld's potential and are prioritizing improvements in response to your feedback. Specifically, we are focusing on reducing coordination challenges for alliances, ensuring Battleworld is a great use of your playtime, and making participation more accessible for smaller alliances. While Battleworld is on pause, we will add purple ISO 8. That was the thing I was the most worried about. Yeah. Yeah, aren't you supposed to test stuff before you release it, not after? Um yeah, they're spinning it as a this was our beta test or yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is um so normally I am very very high praise of Scopely for how they treat us as a player base. But this is yeah, no, I can't get into Cosmic Crucible either. I'm wondering if it's locked because of matchmaking or what the deal is. Um Yeah, this is not very customer friendly. They're clearly I don't know why they would be pissed about damage. You yes, do you get more rewards for more damage? Yes, you do. But it's like these are the rewards you get for more VP. You unlock higher difficulties and you get ISO stuff and Battleworld credits. Like it's not like you're getting extra null shards. You get extra null shards, it's capped. Like the most null shards you can get in a week is 10. That's it. 10. You get 10. If you're doing it on the max difficulty, if you can kill him on the max difficulty, you're getting 10. So while I definitely want to take this at face value, the fact that they're all of a sudden spinning it to be like we were just in this testing period is kind of crap. It's kind of crap. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what goes down. We'll see what happens. But yeah, this isn't great. Hang on one second. Sorry. It's like they didn't. Where anywhere in here does it say this is a pre test or anywhere when it was launched did they say? Like all their blogs are right here. Battleworld beckons. Okay, here we go. Yeah, see, nowhere in here is it saying that this is a testing period or you know, or that we're going to use this to figure stuff out and blah blah blah. Oh, and here, look at this. The first 4-week season officially kicks off December 1st at 11 a.m. So, right here, they're calling this the official launch. And the latest blog post is ignoring the fact that this information was released into the world. Very, very interesting. I would expect some form of compensation from them. Because a lot of people rushed characters for this. So yeah, I would expect them to. I would expect something to be thrown our way. Because yeah, that's. And it better be a lot of something. Like, yeah, I don't even know, but that's frustrating to me as a player. It's kind of a bait and switch. It's kind of a bait and switch. There's something happening in Battleworld that they don't like, and so now they're wanting to call this a testing period. Only 1,000 gold training materials, dude. Those are rookie numbers. You gotta bump that wish list up, my friend. You gotta bump that up. I mean, how many people geared and rush stuff for Shadow King to complete the Astral Team? There you go, buddy. Right there. Boom. Give me unlimited gold and unlimited training materials forever. That's what I want. And unlimited Gear 19. You know what? Give me Odin. Just fucking give me Odin. Just give me Odin. Give me Odin and I'll be fine. But how many people spent how much rushing, all this shit. And now there's something happening that they don't like. Who cares about the damage? Isn't the point of that whole thing to figure out how to do the most damage as you can? And you're mad at in punishing the player base because they figured it out? I mean, come the fuck on. Come the fuck on. I think they need to give us much more than that. Well, they're saying, what did the blog say? That it's going to come back early next year is what they're hoping for. I mean, in early next year is pretty ambiguous because technically I consider anywhere from January 1st to March 31st early in the year. And if I want to be generous, I can say, okay, anything from January 1st to, are we in a leap year? Are we coming up on a leap year? No. To February 28th. Okay, we'll say that's early in the year then. Still. That's how many weeks worth of shards, from it's 11 weeks. I mean, 11 weeks is enough time if you're getting 10 null shards every week to unlock null. I mean, that's huge. That's huge. Now, and say, what did they do here on the 1st? Okay, given the current concerns about the integrity of the Battleworld season leaderboard, we are making a change. All alliances that qualified for the Battleworld season leaderboards at 60,000 VP will receive the current rank 1 rewards, which were, well, it's been removed, but I assume that's where the triple diamonds for Emma came from. It's from this. Like, why do they care? Why is the damage capped to begin with? This is the thing that I don't understand their line of thinking about this. The point of having a raid format and the point of having raid characters to exist in the raid format is so that they can do as much damage and be as effective as possible. Why is the damage even capped in the first place? First and foremost, why is the damage even capped in the first place? Second of all, the rewards, I mean, this is a bad look for Scopely. I'll just fucking out and say it. This is a bad look for Scopely. This is a bait and switch. I know they're not watching. I'm too small for them to give a shit about. I'm sure Mobile Gamer, our old buddy Mobile Gamer, probably will be having a video, if he hasn't done one already, ripping this apart, although he's in pretty good with Scopely. But maybe he'll speak up. But yeah, this is a lot of bullshit. But we'll keep pressing on with the game. We'll keep doing what we're doing. Yeah, I would expect a pretty generous compensation package for this. That's my expectation. We'll see what happens, and then we'll see if they give us a solid date for its return. I don't understand why they care. They spent a lot of time putting this together. They had to have tested it. Like, what does it matter? What does it fucking matter? What does it fucking matter? The top guilds are all doing hundreds of millions of damage. Fine. The guild who does the most damage is going to take the first on the leaderboards no matter what fucking changes you make to it. So, I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. But this is a very bad look for Scopely, especially when you go back and you read the other blog posts along the way. But anyways, guys, I got to get out of here. I got to get back to doing stuff. We will keep our eye on this. I don't typically pay attention to their blog posts, but I'm going to from now on. We'll check out their blogs together on the stream every week, and discuss what we're seeing and what we're reading. And they did say, though, hold on, let me pull this back up. On the new weekly blog. Coming up on Monday, Strike Pass featuring Blade. So Blade will be in the Strike Pass starting on Monday. So you've been looking to get Blade up. There it is. King the Conqueror Blitz. For Calling Bird, Season to Give Me an Absolute Assault starts. Looks like, what is that? December 12th. Is that Wednesday? Thursday, December 12th. Miss Marvel is getting released. Family Reunion Quick Rumble. The What If Winter Wonderland. Cute. And of course, we've been calling this for a while here on this channel. The Thunderbolts team is coming. We get a chance to vote on these guys. Alliance chat improvements. We use Discord, bro. Don't waste your time. Oh yeah, no. I voted. I voted Bucky as well. I mean, and it's nothing against the other characters, but if you're asking me to rank these characters and how much I like them, it would be Bucky first, always, then Taskmaster. And then after that, it's a 4-way tie for third. Oh, and the Thunderbolts team, Songbird and Hyperion is the 2 new recruits. Okay, so we're literally building the Thunderbolts team from scratch. I did vote Hyperion because I like Hyperion quite a bit. So yeah, why are they bothering with Alliance chat improvements? Anybody who is serious about this game is using Discord or another outside of the game chatting program, you know? Like, nobody cares about the Alliance or the global chat. He does have an Eternal tag. I don't know. It would be interesting, though. It would be interesting for them to do something with the Eternals, considering Marvel Studios isn't. They don't give a fuck about the Eternals. I think they'd rather pretend it never happened. They do have a ton of options, though. I mean, they absolutely have a shit ton of options that they can do for the. I mean, Eternals was okay. It wasn't. To me, it wasn't the low point that a lot of people say it was, but it's definitely one of the movies they got beat up for the most. Here's the thing. I don't think the audiences know what they want exactly from a movie. Other than a movie, to me, needs to be fun. Not every movie needs to try to be Oppenheimer or, Citizen Kane or Titanic or whatever, Clearly, there's a place for movies like that, and movies like that are important. What I want to go to, if I go to a movie theater, I want to have fun. That's the big part. Movies are expensive to go to in the United States. If you're taking a family of 3 to a decent sized movie theater, you're looking at $100 easily to watch a movie between snacks and, all that other shit. And people want that money. They want it to feel like it's an investment. Like it's actually like, this was worth spending this much money on. What are you WTFing about? Well, so depending on what state you live in, movie theaters have to hire people, which means they have to pay them at least a minimum wage. And depending on what state that is, that minimum wage can be anywhere from this federal minimum of $7.25 all the way up to and including $20 an hour in some places. So, if a ticket is, if you're going at night and you're going to like a premium theater or whatever, um, with a family of three, you're looking at probably $12 to $15 a ticket. And then drinks and popcorn and all that other stuff. It adds up, man. It adds up. Popcorn and soda pop's how they keep the lights on. That's how they pay their people. It's not they will, if a movie's big enough, they will make money off of the tickets, but such a big percentage of that goes to the studios from what they're selling for tickets. So, hang on, let me take a look real quick at AMC theaters. What's the big Wicked? We'll look at Wicked. So if I were to go to a 9:45 p.m. showing tonight of Wicked on the premium screen, it would be a $17 ticket just for me. So if I brought my wife, that would be $34 total, and if we brought Sam, that would take it up to $48. So we're at $50 just for tickets. $50 just for tickets if we were to go see Wicked on a premium format screen. And if we wanted to add a large popcorn and 2 large drinks, that would be another $24.97 at AMC theaters currently. So $75 for a family of 3 to go see Wicked at a premium format theater. So now let's say I wanted to do an afternoon matinee. It's 25% off. In that case, we'd be looking at $10 tickets for me and then about $8 for Sam. So that cuts the price significantly down. But the popcorn and the drinks are still the same price. Sonic the Hedgehog. Let's find Sonic. Is the new Sonic even out yet? But yeah, it's like Moana 2. When the in-laws get here, we're taking Sam. We're all going as a big family to Moana 2. But yeah, if you go at night, peak movie theater time at our closest AMC theater, it's a very nice theater. There's a full bar in there. You can get alcohol and all that stuff. Good seats. Like, everything's awesome. It's where I saw oh yeah, we're not allowed. They don't allow that stuff. Food and if you want to snuggle in food and drinks, you can smuggle it in. They won't search your purse, but yeah, that's frowned upon. Yeah, but to pay the employees, all the snacks and all that stuff is very expensive. It's very expensive going to a movie theater. A premium movie theater experience, it's very expensive. I'm sure if you've got a local theater here in the U.S. like we do, it's much more reasonable. But yeah, it's the tickets are what they are, but it's the food and the drinks and all that other stuff. It all adds up. But yeah, family of 3, me, my wife, and Sam. It's like we're looking at $50, $60, $70 to go to a movie. It's not cheap. And then of course, we're probably going out to dinner beforehand and all this other stuff. Yeah, it adds up. It adds up real fast. And then, so like I went to go see, the last time I was at a theater was Wolverine, X-Men, or Deadpool and Wolverine. And, whatever the ticket was. And then, I bought, like, now theaters are offering, the premium drink cups and the popcorn buckets and all that other stuff. So, I mean, heaven forbid you, yeah, dude, the U.S. has a lot of regulations. Oh, Zero Cool Gamer, thank you for the follow. I'm sorry it took me 10 minutes to notice the follow, but I've had my nose in other screens reading and stuff like that. But thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. I appreciate you quite a bit. Yeah, dude, movies are expensive in the U.S. It's a big industry here in the States. It's a very big industry. I don't know what UK laws are like on that sort of thing, but maybe it's because ticket prices are the way they are because the studios charge so much for the theaters to have the movies, and so they have to pay, most of the ticket price goes to covering that sort of stuff. So yeah, I don't know, but it's movies are very expensive. I remember a long time ago when I was young, my family of four, like, or whatever, we could all go to the movies for, $20 or $30, like, all, and that's tickets, drinks, the whole 9 yards, popcorn. We'd share a popcorn, obviously, but, it is $5. Well, also, what's the British pound worth? Like, exchange rate wise, does that factor into anything? What is 8 British pounds in US dollars? That so 8 British pounds translates out to $10.20 in the United States. So still cheaper unless you're doing a matinee here in the United States. I don't know. The theaters are a big industry, dude. Theaters are massive, massive, massive industry here in the States. And they employ a lot of people. And then, there's a lot of competition going on, you get like the big IMAX screens, and now we have I'm sure they have them in the UK too. And I've personally never been to one, but I think there's one fairly close to me, like a 4D theater where like you get, like physically interacted with, during the movie. And then there's another theater type where the screen wraps around into your peripheral vision. Over here in the States, I'm sure you've got them over there in the UK. I've never been to either one of those, but so like one of my friends went and saw, I think, Far From Home, Spider-Man, at one of those, and he said like when Spider-Man is swinging, like the city or wherever he's swinging is like going past you in the peripheral, so like you feel like you're moving with Spider-Man. VIP aren't good, but luxury. So you've got luxury seats. Yeah, and then there's a chain of places here in the States called the Alamo Draft House, and it's like almost like you're in a dining room. I guess I haven't been to one. The closest one to me is in Winchester, Virginia. But yeah, it's like a brewery with a movie theater. And it's like you're in a dining room, more or less, a decent sized dining room. I don't know how many screens they have, but like it's like full service to your table. Like you're at a table, you're not in a seat. You're at a table, like at a dining table in a restaurant. And they'll bring you drinks and beers and stuff like that for movies. But yeah, I've never been into a movie theater with VIP or luxury seats. And I've only ever had one thing that was considered like a 4D experience, and that was in Las Vegas, long time ago. My buddy was stationed at the Air Force Base down there, and he got UFC tickets. And he said, "Hey, come down for the UFC fight." So I went down, but we went to the Star Trek exhibit at what was it, the Hilton? And they did a thing with the Borg Queen attacking the Enterprise, and like you sit in a theater with 3D glasses on, and like the seats prodding you, and like you feel air being blown at you. That's the closest thing to a 4D experience I've ever had. But anyways, I got to get out of here, guys. I got stuff to do. We'll take tomorrow off. I actually got a bunch of stuff tomorrow afternoon, so I just won't have a chance. And there's just not much to do in anything tomorrow. But then we'll pick up again Monday. I guess we won't have Battleworld, so we're just gonna have Cosmic Crucible on Mondays. Yeah, dude, I love going to 3D. My wife hates it. I love 3D movies so much fun in 3D movies. Loved it so much that I still have it. It's just not hooked up. I have a 3D TV because they stopped. The 3D thing, like Avatar kicked it off, and it only lasted 5-6 years. But man, I wish they would figure 3D out, because it's definitely in some instances an insanely fun way to watch movies. I watched The Hobbit in 3D. That might have actually been the last movie I went to in 3D. I'm trying to remember. No. I went to something else after that in 3D. I had to have. But you see, the problem with 3D is they used to, like, when 3D was trying to become a thing, they were shooting the films in 3D. And now they just convert them to 3D, which is, it loses so much. I don't know, dude. The best 3D movie experience that I ever personally had, and it's not considered a good movie, but I like the movie, was Transformers 3: Dark of the Moon. That was the best, in my opinion, the best movie in 3D I've ever seen, because it was shot in 3D. So, like, when the parts were flying off the robots, they were flying at the screens, or like they would shoot like lasers and stuff at the screen. It was pretty awesome. But yeah, Endgame and Infinity War were done very well in 3D, but they were converted. They weren't filmed in 3D, and that's the thing, is they need to film them in 3D to get the full effect. And they stopped doing it. And now, like, if I can hook my 3D TV back up and I can force anything to 3D, and the quality varies, but yeah, films that were shot in 3D and meant to be big 3D presentations are exceptional. And that's the problem. But they haven't been able to really figure out a good way to get it here 3D into the home, which is what killed it, more or less. But anyways, we will, no. I feel you. 3D's fun. It's fun. It's definitely, I hope they make another run at it. I hope they try it again. Because like, they were doing some cool stuff with 3D video games even. Like Arkham City in 3D. If you've ever played Batman Arkham City, I played it in 3D. Holy shit. That was something else. That was really, really cool. All right, guys. I've been trying to get out of here for 10 minutes. I'm doing it this time. We'll see you Monday, kids. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.